week? How's the week
We're
cooking?
live. Well, the week is good. The week is good. I just got a deal. I think that I've been working on for a little bit, so I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good one. Looking forward to it. What do you want? I also had a deal die this week, and I'm so relieved because it was going to mess up my average my average deal size.
Well, there we go, man.
It would have been fire if it closed. Yeah, there he is.
Come on.
He's here. What up?
Guys, I missed you.
Yo, I miss
Oh,
you. Let's go.
missed you, Jordan.
Bro, let's get it. I'm gonna do it on social media right now. Hey, live with our boys so that they know.
Let's go.
Whenever we put on social, like while we're on, I think it does well. More people come.
I got to start doing that.
Yeah, come
Look,
on.
I
Come
posted
on.
last night and I posted today, but I think it goes like people don't remember it. They don't remember.
Come on.
Jordan, what's up with you, bro?
Yeah, man. How's biz?
Yeah.
Biz is okay. Biz is all right.
That's it. That's all you could ask for,
Closed
man.
25 last week.
Let's go. Let's go.
I was gonna have a close this week. It's gonna be next week, but I have two nice guys next week.
Nice.
I got a deal already this week. I got another deal this week, probably too. We're rolling, bro. This cold call is fire.
Come on, man.
Come on, he says.
That was a good move you made by switching over.
Bro, great move. And bro, our boy Ibrahim is he's like low key the sponsor of this.
The what?
Bro, have you talked to him about our the affiliate package we have right now?
No.
You got to get with him. I'll send you the numbers that he gave because I had a call with him about it. So yeah, we need all affiliate codes, this and that. He said he already talked to Noah, and it's like, all right, well, we need it. So I'll send you the details, but it's a good affiliate package. I already had a couple people sign up. I'm fucking jacked. Let's go.
Sick. Let's go.
Yeah, anybody listening, if you want to get the cold callers, you got to get our cold callers. It'll be the official cold callers of Help Me Wholesale.
Yeah, let's go, man. Come on. Jordan, I saw you posted something and it was like a deal for $80,000. Catch us up, man.
85 rackaroonies, man. Yeah, that was I always say, man, like I always feel like a deal or two a year, like God just drops them in your lap. Like, it's like here's a blessing right here. Like,
yes, here's a banger for you. You need it.
Seriously, man. And listen, we didn't even negotiate with that guy. That was his asking price. We said, yeah, we'll just give it to you. Because
can I say the ones that are like that, they're always just like easy.
Yeah, and he told us too, like on the phone, he was like, "Listen, I know I'm giving you guys a deal of a lifetime right now, but I just got to get out of here." Right? Wife's mother died in the house. Then his aunt, he had to go move in with her and help her. She was older as well, so he just had to go. He couldn't like deal with 2 mortgages and stuff. But yeah, it came in, and it was one of those where, like, I think I told you guys like a few weeks ago, where you look at the asking price and you're like, no, I must be going crazy.
Yeah.
This guy isn't real. He's a scam. He's just
yeah. I'm like, it's a troll lead, like something like that. And then he responded to our automated text. Like when a PPC lead comes in, our CRM like texts him right away. And I'm like, all right, well, I got on the call with him. Right?
It's that good.
Yeah. I said, I'm going to call this fucking guy because I didn't know. And yeah, man, we got it for $150. We wholesaled it for $235.
Woo!
Took about like 26 days. Made 85 grand. Like, dude, it was just a blessing. There was a PPC lead, so it came in, and can't ask for anything better, bro.
That is amazing. Let's
get a little greedy, and you're like, damn, what if I did negotiate a little and get him at one? But I'm like, I didn't want to risk it because I'm like, if someone else comes in and sees the number this guy's asking, they'll jump all over it.
Yeah.
Like, let me just lock it up,
Sometimes, though, there's something to be said about that. I think that's so fucking valid and so real that you just said that. Because, like, I feel sometimes it's rude if I don't ask. Like, oh, fuck, if I just give him his asking price, maybe that'll wig him out. Maybe, his asking price is perfect, but maybe like, out of respect expect I should make him feel like he's getting me up there, just so that
Yeah.
he doesn't like wake up and be like, oh, maybe I'm stupid. I shouldn't give it this low.
I'm huge, and I'm glad you said that. I'm huge on never giving the seller their asking price, or at least starting there, even if you know you could do it, right? Because then they'll be like, "Oh shit, I'm just giving this guy way too good of a deal." But what I did was I heard the sense of urgency in his voice right away, like right away that he was serious and ready to go. I knew he wasn't going to be the type of person to play games, So I'm like, that made me feel comfortable just saying, all right, let's just lock it up at 150. If I didn't feel that way, I would have started at 120 and creeped up to 125 and stuff like that. But I'm with you 100%. Usually 99.999% of the leads, I'm not giving them their asking price, even if I know I can. We're going to still start lower.
And you say, oh, yeah, sure, I'll do that price. And they're like, oh, wait, fuck, never mind. They feel the same thing that we feel. Someone just says yes, I'm like, fuck, I should ask for more.
100%.
Right, 100%. My biggest deal to date as well was the same thing. I didn't have to negotiate a penny. She was just super hard to talk to. In our first conversation, she was out the gate. I don't want to deal with this nonsense. These people are haggling me. I know I'm giving them a good price. They're going to, do this, come up. And I said, no, like, I don't mean any funny business. Just tell me this. Is the property going to need close to $50,000 in work? And she laughed and said, heck no. I was like, okay. And this was my way of trying to, make it seem like I wasn't excited, trying to disqualify her price in any way possible. Yeah. But it literally got it at asking price, didn't negotiate a penny, biggest deal closed,
That's cool, man.
Doesn't make sense, but it's beautiful. Like you said, God just gives it, man. He just drops it in there.
I swear. Just drops them in sometimes. So yeah, it was a good one. Good one to get in Q4, and that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful, man. I saw that. It got me hyped up. I said, dang, Jordan, that's a deal. That's a deal right
out there.
Well, and you guys can attest to this as well. Like when you get the big ones, you're like, fuck, I need more of those now. You know what I mean? Like, you love the 20K ones, but even the 20K ones, you're like, just doesn't it, That's like the dangerous part of our game, but also the fun chase part of it as well,
Yes. Mm-hmm. And all I like it because if you're thinking like that, like you are really on a weird island of fucking psychos, because like most other, if like people who are in like another world, or like they hear that and they're probably, what are you guys talking about? You're upset about making a 20 piece, but like, yo, yeah, I'm so upset about that. It should have been 25.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's the reality. It's pretty sick how like the money gets distorted in our industry,
Before I started doing this, man, I would never have thought in a million years.
Right?
Yeah. No joke. My first deal, I was so excited to make $5,000.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was like, dude, this is life changing. I'm dropping out of school. And now, dude, like you said, bro, dude, you close a $20,000 deal. It's like, man, should have been 30.
Should have been 30, bro. What do you mean?
I have one closing next week for 35, and I'm like, no, gotta be 50, bro. That should be 50,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Tough. But I guess you gotta just like remind yourself, like, dude, that's life-changing money for a majority of people, But like us, when we got expenses, you spend money real quick.
Listen.
That's right.
Whenever things are going really well, which may be crazy, or something good happens, I go, in the words of Kevin Gates, I could ask for more. And I always try to remember that.
Yeah, it's true, bro. It's very true. Very true. What's up? Let's jump into some of these questions.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, shout out Nick. Shout out Ibrahim. About to hire 2 callers. Get to it, man.
Literally every single one of us is rocking with Ibrahim right now. And anybody else listening, if you want to get some cold callers, I'll link you. Like DM me or DM Noah or DM Jordan, and one of us will link you with Ibrahim. And I want to make sure that anyone listening is on the same page. I care about us and I care about y'all. I don't care about Ibrahim at all. I only care about him as long as he's good to us. And the minute his service is bad, I'm going to tell all y'all that it's bad, and we'll tell you exactly where we're going to next. But right now, his service that he's been providing all of us has been fire, so we're rocking with him.
That's it. And I got to mention something. My best closer, been in sales for 15 years. He said, hey, marketing is something you can't, you're not going to have the best marketing company for 12 months in a row. It's going to change all the time. You have to stay on top of it, and you can constantly look for 1% better.
I like that.
Yeah.
How do you guys generate your leads?
Personally. Nick, you want to start?
Yeah. And I think the same person asked if we have any VAs. So how I get my leads is really three major ways. So number one, I have 4 cold callers and they're calling full time. And I don't manage them. I go through an agency. I go through this guy, Ibrahim. So if you want to get some cold callers, let us know. I also do text blast, which you're not allowed to say on, out loud. I'm going to say it out loud. Hi, pretty princess. My daughter's trying to get in. No, I love texting. That's what I do. And then I get inbound from social media, people asking me to help them sell their deals, whether they be agents and they be be wholesalers. That's
Nice.
it. That's what we're coming with.
100%, man. Yeah, that's it. I'm using Ibrahim Dialmaster Solutions out in Egypt, man. They're killing. I got another I'm always split testing cold call companies. Got another one out in Egypt I'm using as well. They're doing they're even. They're both battling and they're doing very good. That's really it. I'm also putting a little bit of money behind some Facebook ads, and just with an ad that says "sell to me before Christmas." Just to get a little bit of urgency, and whoever needs to sell right now, they're coming to me. So
I can't. Oh my god, that just made my heart race because it's so smart. Oh my god, I gotta do the same ad. I'm serious.
I love that.
That's genius.
That's
me before Christmas.
let's go. Come on.
Really
Come
good.
on.
How much are you spending per day, Noah? Like on testing it out there right now?
Yeah. I've been doing this for a week. $50 a day. I got 2 ads going, 25 each, but I'll probably bump it up to 100.
That's solid.
Just go with that. See if
lead?
it brings a deal or two.
What's
Cost per lead? Around $25. 25.
Oh, I'm gonna let him have my money. I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's strong. Yeah, that's strong.
That's amazing.
For me, it's same thing. I mean, we're all rocking out in the cocoa world right now. Took Nicky a little while to get in and buy into the program, but we're doing cold calling, we're doing PPC, and we're doing a little bit of SMS as well.
Yeah. And thank you to you. Thank you so much to you guys. It's because of y'all that I went to cold call. It's been so good for me. I feel that I've never felt so free.
Good, man. Good. Well,
one deal a month could make me profitable. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
more than that.
Because the ROI is just stupid, bro. Stupid.
Let's go, man. That's
Same
right.
thing with SMS. I mean it.
And yes, correct.
How many times you guys contact a prospect before you get it under contract, man?
Oh, multiple, easily 7+ times.
Mm-hmm.
There's rare cases. Like PPC, it's probably a little less, for the hot ones, but definitely over 7+ times for the average lead that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had the number actually tracked and I just could tell you, oh, my CRM says this amount, but I'm not sure. I feel as far as as many contacts as it takes, but it seems like most of my leads, because a lot of them are outbound the outbound marketing leads are and I'm contacting them a decent amount, and they're probably in my CRM for at least a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but at least a quarter.
No,
three, I'd say 4 months probably.
I think that's pretty normal. Yeah.
I would say for the people that we do close and get under contract, average for cold call is probably 5 or 6 conversations. And that's, some people are going to be, hey, you call them 3 times and you've chipped away enough to where you can get a deal. Some people are going to be 10 to 12 literal conversations. You're probably, like Nick said, I wish I had this information right in front of me. You're going to talk to them on average for probably a little over an hour with a cold call lead to build the trust, build the rapport, negotiate, get all the information, and then get them to trust you enough to sign a contract with you if you're doing the virtual model.
Boom.
Oh, like that.
Boom.
All right.
Average days from contract signing to closed. Hit it.
Yeah, for me, it depends on cash and ovation. For cash, our deals are closing probably within from contract. Yeah. 25 to 30 days, right? That'll be like our average. For novation, right now it's taking closer to around 75 days. So that gets extended a little bit. So it just depends on which one.
Okay.
Nice. I would say for cash, I'm probably around 35, 40 days. And that's, we got 30 business days in the agreement. Normally takes about a week to get photos. Then we blast it out. Another few days, we'll get buyers in there. And that's that. Probably 35 days from contract to close.
Nice.
Very nice. For me, it's within 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
I do my contracts 30 days, and it closes within that. So, but I mean, again, and I'm mainly just doing wholesale. That's it. Novation again, be longer. Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, we the goats of wholesaling.
Oh my God. Hit it.
No, yeah. Our boy real estate mover says he's closing a deal next week from the SMS advice.
Absentee, baby.
Let's go. There we go. Little 75 Hundo. Not bad. Not bad. Could have been 10.
Is the list.
Could have been 10.
Could have been 10.
Oh, that's good stuff.
My guy, let's go. I love that. That makes me so happy.
Yep, that's awesome.
Beast.
Good work.
Richard Weber says, hey, said he's your boy. Yo, Richard Weber, if you watching this, you are my boy. That's my guy right there. Y'all know Richard Weber?
No.
Jordan, you should meet Richard Weber. If you ever get any like big, like the lowest he'll buy is like 5 units at once. But like if you ever get anything with a lot of units, he's 21 and he's got 100 and probably 60 units right now. Free.
Phenomenal.
Oh my! I'm in love with this kid. Renovo set me up with him. He went on my pod. Renovo was like, Nikki, we never seen anything like this kid. We do all of his stuff. Like
they fund him. They fund all his shit.
They've done all his refi. Renovo's cool. Like they're probably the only person that'll do the hard money, and then they'll do the acquisition and they'll do the refi. Like a ton, like something of that amount of units at once. Right. We've refinanced. He did all his refis with us, and this was almost a year ago. He had 150, and I know he's been buying since. So I'm just saying conservatively 160. Shark.
Sick.
Right. He's like. And he loves shitty areas. So if you ever get anything Jersey and like Salem County or somewhere shitty with like units, he'll gobble it.
We could definitely feed him.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
All right.
Marketing method.
He was doing SMS.
He was doing SMS for that 75 hundo. Yo, Nick, it's Braden. Got my first deal closing tomorrow.
Let's go.
Come on. We got some wins in the chat, man. Let's go.
I love it. Great. Let's go. We got people closing deals up in here from this now.
This is great. Let's go.
That's so cool.
Wow. And he said he only ever texted this chick. Never had a phone call, but he met with her in person and stuff. It's just all over text. Oh, my goodness, man.
I said it before. They're a text lead for a reason. They don't like your voice.
Dude, that's listen, I guess in our day and age, too, that's just the easiest form of communication when people are working and shit like that. You know what I mean? And if they're even a little bit tech savvy, that's the easiest way to communicate, man. You know what I mean? It really is.
Fact. That novation I did I lost $8,000 on, all via text.
Yeah.
Maybe if we talked to person, I would have found out about a basement.
That's funny, man.
Well, this is a good one.
That's a good one. All right. Struggling to lock them up over the phone. Comes easier in person, but I have some virtually I can't set in person. Any advice?
Noah, you want to tackle that first?
Comes easier in person, but I have some virtually I can't set in person. I guess I don't really understand what it means.
I think he's saying basically that he closes better in person, but he does have some leads where he can't meet them in person. So it's like, what do I do with those leads?
Yeah, man. If you're good at communicating with people in person, you're gonna be even better on the phones, in my mind. I mean, bro, it's over the phone. I guess if you have to envision that they're right in front of you, you just have to be you. If you can close somebody in person, you can definitely do it on the phone. Just have a conversation. Rapport is always everything. Building a relationship, make them laugh, talk about what they want to talk about. Shut your mouth, open your ears.
I think that is such a mental thing. I think it's such a mental barrier that people get on the phone and in their mind, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, I don't know if I could do this as well if I was in this person's house right now. And that just translates throughout the whole call, the whole energy. It's such a mental barrier. You do not have to be in person to do the same shit that you'll do over the phone. Okay. I'm sure in person you're not like hugging them and kissing up on them and shit like that, right? You're just sitting across from them and talking to them. You're doing the same thing over the phone, right? Like Noah said, it's about rapport building. Listen, making them laugh, making them feel comfortable, making sure they trust you. You don't know how many times we get someone where a seller's like, oh, well, I have a buyer walking through tomorrow, this and that, and they still come with us. Okay. It's all about, again, building that trust and building that rapport. I think when you go into the call, you have to reframe your mindset because it's the same. I'm not going to say it's the same shit, but it's nearly the same shit. And if you go in there with that barrier already up, you're killing your chances. So with those leads that are out of state, you want to have a phone call, get as much information as possible, set up a second phone call if you need to for the offer call, okay? And go in there with the same energy as you would in person. I promise you. I think it's more of a mindset thing than anything.
I like that. I think both of y'all gave great advice. I wouldn't do anything different. I think that's really great.
Boom.
For sure. You got it, Steven, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah.
I'll add one thing. If these are random leads that are nowhere near your market that you normally do, and that's why you can't do it, and especially if you're newer starting out, I'm actually going to say something else that could be a good option for you because life's about bandwidth and you learning a whole, like how to evaluate and sell a deal in a whole new market that may actually jam you up.
Yeah.
And most businesses, they do not die because they don't have enough to eat. They die because they can't handle what they're eating. So again, if it's in a market that you know nothing about, it could make sense to just be like, yo, Jordan, you guys do deals virtually. Let me just JV. Can you just help me deal with this fucking lead? I don't know what to do. And I'm sure one of them would be happy to just take the reins for you and help you.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm willing to help. And I get people that do that all the time. I literally just got someone that texted me about North Jersey, someone that texted me about Minnesota yesterday. So yeah, for sure.
So like, I'll get random leads, some like a place I didn't mean to get a lead in, and I just, all right, I have this friend over there. Yo, Pops, what do I do with this? I don't want to deal with this. It'll take me a week to figure this out. I fucking don't have the time.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Steven, another thing, it's probably easier in person because when it's in person, it's more real to everybody. You have a piece of paper right there and you guys can write on it whatever you want. You can talk about it and you're not going anywhere. Over the phone, you have to catch them in the selling window. So you're going to have a conversation and they're going to take you, you're trying to go on the straight line, right? They're going to take you here. They're going to take you here. They're going to take you here. Whenever you catch them right here where, hey, it's time for them to sell. We don't need to keep building rapport. They trust me. They like me. They understand that I understand their situation. We figured everything else out. I've painted the picture for what it's going to look like in the future. Then they're ready to sell. Until then, you have to do all those things.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well put.
There we go. All right. Oh, here's one. Do you guys avoid closing in attorney states or do you work through it?
I work through it, baby, because I think, listen, don't get me wrong. They can be a fat pain in the ass sometimes, but in my experience, if a seller is willing to obtain an attorney and pay for them, it means they're pretty serious about selling. They're serious about moving forward with the deal, which to me is a good sign. So like when I have to connect my attorney with their attorney and the attorney start talking and everyone's spending time on the deal now, I feel super confident the deal is going to close or at least move forward and get it under contract. So I don't avoid it. The numbers work. The numbers work, whether it's a title company state or an attorney state.
Facts. I love that.
I agree. No, I do not avoid closing in attorney states. to you the same as working just with the title company?
Based. Yeah, treated the same. Delaware's all attorney states, and I don't know the difference, bro.
Is
Yeah.
it? I didn't know that. I flipped the
More-
house
yeah.
in Delaware. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I've every deal I've ever done in Delaware, it's always a law office that handles the transactions. If you all ever have a deal in Delaware, I've been using Raw Law because the name is fire, and the chick Marlene at Raw Law is she's really good. I really like her. So
That's a fire name.
Raw Law, fire.
It is, man.
Sounds made to leave. Yo, hey, his first deal. The one through the text, no talking, 4 racks.
Oh,
14 G's, baby.
man. That's
And
sick.
Real Estate Mover says his next one will be 20 G's next time. I think it'll be 25 next time.
Come on, man. That's right. Let's go.
All right. Oh, our boy Nikki in New Jersey for Novations. Are you guys getting them to sign a POA, a sales agreement contained in the purchase agreement and signing the listing agreement yourself? Notary needed, or listing agreement along with purchase agreement? It's a lot of words.
I personally had them sign a purchase agreement and basically an attorney in fact. I don't get it notarized really. All I want for me, right, is the ability to be able to list the property successfully. If the agent sees that the attorney in fact fucking notarized or not, excuse my language. By the way, I learned this like 2 weeks ago, and the reason I say excuse my language is because my dad says he tunes in and watches this sometimes.
Oh
right?
my goodness! Yes, Mrs. Santiago. I will not swear again, sir. Forgive me.
Yeah, you let me know. But attorney, in fact, as long as I have the ability to put it on, the agent's going to see, okay, he has consent and permission from the seller. I just want to get it on there. But we'll figure everything else out later. Let's just get it on there and get an offer from the buyer. So I don't get it notarized, attorney in fact, and I'm the one that signs the listing agreement as well. I'm the one that the agent sends the listing agreement to, and I'm the one that signs it. So let me know if that helped, if that answered everything. I think it did, all those questions.
Yep, definitely. Same process where I'm at to get the purchase agreement. Obviously, it's like a limited power attorney. Attorney, in fact, just says, hey, I, Noah Clark, where I live, have the right to sign documents on your behalf and list the property wherever I want. They sign off on that. Then if it's a retail buyer, we'll get the novation doc signed on the back end if we need it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Simple.
I don't do anything different. And the only thing I will add is that, so I have the agreement of sale or the purchase agreement or whatever you want to call it. Any 3 letters, you put them together. That's what I have them sign. And then in the same DocuSign, I just have 2 docs in the same DocuSign. I don't send them separately. So it's the agreement of sale. And then right after in the same DocuSign, it is the AIF, the attorney in fact. And that only in the attorney in fact, at least mine only has 1 signature and 1 date.
Yep.
Like the whole thing is only 1 signature and 1 date. And I think like with DocuSign, the date's like automatic. So it's just click on this page, click on that page, they're done. I don't even think they read. I don't even think they know that they signed the attorney. In fact,
I think what you just said is huge, dude. Like
separate, you'll be in danger. I think
super important because like when I first started doing novations, I was sending the purchase agreement separately and then the attorney in fact separately, and I was catching way more friction with that. And then I added it to the attorney in fact to the bottom of the purchase agreement. I swear to God, even my cash deals, you might be able to send the attorney in fact with it, and they'll sign it, and they won't even know. Right?
I do a lot of time. If I'm not sure, if I want to pivot to innovation in the future, I'll just send the attorney in fact anyway. Yeah. And I have not had anybody give me friction.
I think that was super important. I'm glad you added that in.
100%. We just did that on a deal we got locked up a week ago. It was a cash deal. Locked it up at 150. You just got to offer at 160. We got the AIF signed too, and we just came back to her and said, "Hey, would you rather us get this done, pretty quick, but maybe a little lower, or would you rather us like give you a little more money and it takes like 45 to 60 days?" She said, "Oh, give me a little more money." So then we just extended the closing. We're going to list it at 200.
How nice is that? How nice is that?
Come on.
Wow.
Beautiful, man.
Awesome.
I like that. Do you guys know Joey Tracy?
Yes, I know of him at least.
Okay. So Joey Right now, he's not doing a lot of wholesales. He's mainly just doing just mainly novations, from my understanding. And I guess what he says to the sellers, he basically like not bullies them, but he makes fun of them into accepting his novation offers. And bro, what is wrong with you? You'd be an idiot to accept my cash deal. Like,
I do
let
that
me
all
give you more. I'll buy it cash if you really want. But bro, just wait a little bit more and get 10 grand more, 20 grand more. What are you talking about? And like, because that's his attitude, he gets a lot of these.
I take a similar approach to where, especially if I really don't want them to accept a cash deal, like if it's in like a PPC lead and it's kind of a smaller town or something like that, but we kind of frame it to where it's like, dude, you wouldn't wait an extra 30 to 45 days to make another $20,000 or something like that, you know? And then they're like, yeah, well, that actually does sound pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it reframes them a little bit. So
Yes.
that's actually funny, but it's true. Yeah.
A lot of it is reframing.
Yeah, it is.
You won't tell me your asking price? Okay. Here's just like stupid, ridiculous lowball offer I put no thought into. So you can say no. Okay. So how much you really then how much you want for it? Then they'll tell you. It's all reframing.
Yep.
All right. Somebody asks if we are in Arizona.
I've done deals there, but I'm not actively in there.
Okay.
Actively marketing there.
No, I'm not in there either.
I'm not in there either. And then I think this person is trolling because they also asked if we're brushing our teeth. So we're not going to listen to their comments anymore. All right. How do y'all feel about land deals? Ooh, I'm excited to hear what you two think about this.
Who's first?
I'll go.
I got once we hang up with this call, I have a call with a builder, a developer who is going to buy a land deal from us, and it should be the biggest assignment to date. You're gonna have to wait till next week to see if we get it moved, but we got a big land deal. I'm loving myself a little bit of land right now. Dude, go for it.
Okay. I had something to say about. Jordan, you hit it first.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have something to say about the whole land thing, and yeah, I have something to say about the whole land thing. I think that when people talk about doing land deals, I think they often mislead other human beings, okay? Because I think when people are talking about like making big, because again, to reframe, a lot of people like land and oh yeah, the idea is you can get a big assignment through land and it's super simple, blah, blah, blah. The spreads are big. And I think that they misguide you in the sense that, yes, I guess it's land, but it's not that it's land that they're doing. It's they're not in land. They're either in big multifamily or they're in commercial. They just don't understand. That's why has nothing to do with the fact that it's vacant land. Because if it's vacant land and it's a single family lot, you're going to get the same type of spread as a single family house. So like, don't get too like, this is a huge lady in the red dress. So like land, you want these huge spreads. Like it's not the land that you want. It is industrial, commercial, large multifamily. And if it's land in that sense, there's a big spread. Like I've done big spreads from big land deals, but like they were a ton of units, you know? So it wasn't because it was land. It was because it was commercial and rent.
Yeah, I think you were going pretty much in the same direction I was going in. I think when people say land, right, a lot of it is one, either redevelopment or they're talking about bigger land. They're not talking about these fucking Dad. They're not talking about these little lots. Because again, for me, you said you'll get the same spread as a single family. I think you're going to make less, to be honest with you. I think usually on a land, you're going to get like $5 grand, $7 grand, $3 grand or something like that. It's better to do houses unless you're doing bigger land, right? Where there's acres involved, 10 acres, 5 acres, 20 acres, or there's multi-family development, industrial development, things of that nature. Anytime you see someone with like $100,000 spread on land or something like that, usually not from a single family lot that's like 6,000 square feet, right? Yeah. So it really depends. I know you could do quick land deals like infill lots. This average assignment fee is not going to be that big. It's just what it is. So you got to take what you want, basically.
Yeah. So if you want these like big bang of deals, you can't get them just by switching to land. You have to you need to get them by switching to commercial or industrial or large multifamily. And if you get land in that space, you can get a big deal.
No, what is the one that you're working on right now?
Exactly. And this is what I'm going to say to this guy. Think about transitioning to land. Bro, I did not transition to land or even target land. It just came in the list I pulled. We got 20 acres. There were 30 acres just a quarter mile south that sold for $600,000. Now, a year later, that land for 30 acres is pending at 1.6 million because as plans, they dealt with the city, whatever, they developed the land. And so I said, oh my goodness, they're only asking 275 for this 20 acres. Okay, let me see what we can do. And so that's that. Yeah, it's a big. There's nothing else like it in the city for sale, and if it is, it's pending at 1.6. So it's unique. It's a unicorn. But I didn't intentionally transition to land.
I'm laughing at this guy's comment. They said you should focus on your study, not land.
That's great. All right, Jordan, how is PPC going?
Well, like I said, that $85,000 deal came from PPC. So I spend $25,000 a month on PPC. So that's over 3 months of expenses already. Boom. Everything is just profit the next 3 months from PPC, which is just insane.
So cool.
Crazy. So, listen, PPC is in. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong. It's expensive. Obviously, I just said I spend, a quarter of 6 figures a month on PPC, but we already have like 4 or 5 contracts or maybe 6 contracts on the month from PPC. And it works, it works. So it's killing it for us still. We're still milking it until it doesn't work. But yeah, that's still our number one channel of getting deals.
I love it. But don't think that you can just do PPC and it'd be like that. Jordan is so is meticulous the right word, but like Jordan is so involved with his PPC provider giving feedback 24/7, and he works like hand in hand with his, so he has a lot of success because he takes it so serious. So with these other marketing channels, you can start it and hang, but with PPC, you have to be so involved. So if you have Jordan's level of commitment and intelligence, you'll do well. If not, you goose egg it, baby. I've goose egged it. That's right, Italian.
That's funny.
Let's go. All right. Have y'all done any deals in Illinois?
I have. I think only one though.
We got a Novation locked up in Chicago right now. Still waiting on the squatter to get out, but yeah, she's an ex-girlfriend of the owner, so waiting on the squatter to get out. Then we'll get photos and list it. But I guess that would be the one deal I've ever done in Illinois. Whenever it happens.
There we go. Not reading the agreement equals seller behavior. Yeah, buddy. How George Beatty.
Oh, that's right, man.
How would y'all go about sourcing land deals?
If I was doing land, I'd probably go to Data Tree, which is where I've heard they have the best land data. Data Tree. And I would personally not do infill lots. If I wanted to make those type of spreads, I would stick with single family. But I would probably source an acre and above from Data Tree. I'm trying to think if there's another site. I know Adam Data used to have great land data too, but they're not providing data anymore for real estate at least. But I would probably do that, and I would cold call and SMS the shit out of them. That's exactly what I would do. I would pull that list, and I would cold call and SMS the shit out of them.
I like that. I think Jordan's right in the money. I would add, I think Jordan already said if it's single family, do an acre above. I would also add lots, regardless of the acres, that have commercial zoning or multifamily zoning. You could get something, and that could be good. But I wouldn't target any single family lot unless it's like acres that you could subdivide. And
and also just to add in, I don't know if you guys know him on Twitter. Wilney?
Yeah, bro. I like him.
Right? and he is he's big, or he used to be big, at least until like the farmland and shit like that. Like, people buy that stuff, and that's where I believe, I can't speak for him. We were actually speaking a couple of weeks ago about a property in Connecticut, but he will get those under contract, and they're like 50, 100, 150 acres and stuff like that. And it's just people who want more farmland. It could be the neighbor who wants more land and stuff like that, and they'll buy from him. And he makes, I mean, I know he posted like 2-3 years ago where he made $700,000 Simon fee off I think it was farmland. It was nuts, bro. Nuts. So
where does he live?
I believe he lives in Houston, I think. Yeah, he's in Texas.
Very cool.
Smart
His
dude.
name's Will Nee, so I figured his name was Will, and he lived in New York.
Yeah, no. Let's see. What's
Very nice. Nick, why aren't you using PPC? I'm so in the hole on PPC. I'm just don't want to do it anymore. That's why. And I wouldn't. I could have turned it around quicker if I allowed Jordan to get in my ear quicker, and I would have had a different experience. However, at this point in my life, I love the flexibility and the zero stress about not spending much money at all. And I feel great. So I'm going to stick with the low cost marketing. And for now, that's a program I'm running with, and it's so fun. It's so mentally free, and it's so easy to be profitable. That's why I like it. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That's good stuff.
Right? What the heck? How would y'all go about wholesaling in a non-friendly wholesale state?
Well, I believe you could wholesale in Illinois 2 times a year without a real estate license. So I don't think you should have a problem if this is maybe your first one in Illinois. 2, you got to find the right, let me see, herd novating there has extra steps. Not really. It's similar to like a double close. But you'd have to, in Illinois, you have to find the right realtor. Like you have to find that investor-friendly realtor that's going to be willing to list it and kind of go through the motion with you. That's going to be the hard part. Everything else is pretty much the same, but finding that agent that's not a pain in the ass is I actually, depending on where in Illinois, let me know. I probably have an agent for you.
Yes, there we go.
Good stuff. That makes it easy, man.
Yeah. Let me know if you're still in this. Put in the chat.
All right. Nick, why didn't you use Derek? Same guy Jordan uses.
Whoa. Who is this?
Slow down. Don't give out names like that. And the reason being is because I didn't know until I was already too much in the hole. But if I ever decide to go, tell you this is one thing I'll tell you. If I ever decide to try PPC again, I'm only doing 2 things. Number 1, calling Jordan and saying, who are you using right now? And number 2, I'm giving that person my money. There we go.
Who is this? Choff Yam 346. I gotta know who that is now. How the hell does he know who I use? It must be someone I spoke to, just with a weird name.
Yeah.
eBay.
Whoa, don't give away my secrets.
That's good stuff.
Let's go.
That's it.
Anybody have any more questions?
Yeah, drop them now.
Drop them now. I actually have something I want to ask.
Let's do it.
I've been hearing everybody talk about winter or Q3, whether they're saying something negative about it. Oh, it's slow in the winter, or the assignment fees are small in the winter, or just overall it's slow in the winter. People keep regurgitating this. What do you two think about that statement or that mentality? Do you think that's true? Do you think there's something to it? Like,
no,
I'm thinking about it a lot.
I have one winter down in the books in this game, and that was Q4 is my best quarter last year. I remember I even had some closings pushed back from the holidays. So the first business day of January, I got multiple closings, and that was exciting. And Q4 this year is going to be my biggest quarter of the year as well. So whoever's taking their foot off the gas, calling us slow, I think I'm able to pick up where they're, dropping the ball.
Okay, like that.
Yeah, I think last year and same thing with this year. I think October, November, December are going to be like our biggest months revenue wise. Honestly, I don't know why it winds up being like that, but it did last year too. But I will say this, in terms of maybe getting new deals in this time, right?
Thank you, Jordan. Please keep talking. Thank you.
I'll be honest. It probably does slow down a little bit, tiny bit, because people are saying, wait till after the holiday, this and that. But that is not a reason to stop marketing. I think right now, and I was just talking to a buddy about this, where you want to be at in 3 months depends on the marketing you do right now. Right. So if let people say, listen, yeah, call me after the holiday. That's perfect, because you'll be the first person to call them January 2nd. Right. So I say right now, stack the pipeline up, stack as many leads, even increase your marketing a little bit if you can, if you have the financial capability to do so. That way, when it's January, February, Q1, when you want to start the year off on the right foot and start getting a lot of deals and making a lot of money, it's all from the shit that you're doing right now. So maybe the deals you're getting slow down a little bit, but the activity should not slow down whatsoever.
Thank you. I agree. People say it's slow in the winter when they say, if you hear anyone saying bad talk about Q4 the winter, slow down, because they may be a special moron that's saying this. and because if they're saying it's slow during the winter, that means two things. Either one, they're not closing deals right now because it's the winter, or two, they're not acquiring many new deals because it's the winter. So always find out which one of those two things it is. If they're not closing a lot of deals right now, it has nothing to do with the winter. That just means that they shit the bed in the fall and did a bad job in the fall. So I don't know. Last year, my Q4 was just bananas. It sounds like the same with y'all. And my Q4 is going real well right now as far as closed deals, because I went so hard in the fall. And I did so much with my marketing in the fall that my winter had to be good. And Jordan is so right. Just don't listen to what Jordan said, and double down on your marketing now, so that you have a big balloon that pops Q1. That's how it goes. Everything is a quarter delayed in this business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Money is a lagging indicator in this industry.
Ooh, yes.
Spitting right now. You guys are spitting. I love it.
Boom.
I love it. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Third
Yo,
show.
whoever Choff Yam is, foot in the gas, no slowing down. Let's go.
Come on.
I love when you say that, bro. Come on.
Nick, you got me in my house at home, Sam. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah. I gotta get y'all one of these Italian horns. You guys aren't guineas, but I may still get you one of these. I'm telling you, this thing is the equivalent of buying a security guard. All the Maloik will run away from you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hook me up, bro.
I'm getting y'all some horns for Christmas. Let's go.
Come on, man.
Hook me up.
Yeah.
Wear it like I'm Italian, brother.
There we
More
go.
questions?
What do you want to do? Yeah. Anybody have more questions before we wrap the sucker up?
No, well, what are you, by the way? I'm curious now.
Adopted.
Jeez.
I don't know, bro. What am I? I don't even.
Nationality wise.
Adopted, bro. I don't.
Yes or no?
Seriously, I don't know.
Wait, all right.
I've never met my biological father. He's still locked up from having a meth lab in his basement. Never met the guy. So.
Yo, but biologically though, that means you're destined for great things. He had a big set of balls.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, big set of balls and a ton of optimism, and I love it. Let's run it.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go.
I mentioned it before. The 80K rip was just a PPC lead that took no skill on my part. Literally no skill. It was just a blessing. That's all it was. It was the guy wanted 150. I said, all right, I'll give you 150. Just was a super discounted price. Pretty much it. I could sit here and say that I'm amazing. I'm not. Someone that is not smart at all. Could have done the exact same thing that I did. It just was a easy one, to be honest.
But there's something to be said about the fact that you're the one that did it.
Yeah, I love that.
You put yourself in the position, your posture, you postured yourself to receive that. You said it came from God. You put yourself in the position to receive it, man.
Well, I think, and I tweeted this like a few days ago, is I said, which I think is huge in wholesaling in general, in life, but in wholesaling too, is like, I said that I'm on go mode regardless of the conditions, if they're in my favor or not that certain day. Because if they're not for 3 days straight and then I don't show up on the fourth day and the conditions are in my favor the fourth day, I'm missing those blessings that come the fourth day. So that's what I always say, like, it could be a horrible week, horrible month, horrible day. Like, dude, if you just keep showing up in this business, you're going to walk into something juicy. That's it. And you don't want to be, or you don't want to have that day where you're like, you know what, I'm going to take off and then miss that opportunity that winds up going to someone else. So I think just showing up is like 70% of the battle,
That's it. Jordan, I saw somebody also message you and said, how are you so consistent? You said, what else is there to do, bro?
Oh.
Right? What else is there to be other than consistent? What am I supposed to be? You know what I mean? Like if we all have goals that we're trying to achieve, we know that consistency is probably the number one thing that we need to do to get to them. So the fuck else am I going to do? You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what we need to do.
I love that. And Jordan also, Jordan loves this stuff. Yeah, it's clear how much you love this.
Yeah.
That says something also. So like, if you love, like, do something that you just, that drives you, that you love, and just do it every day. That's like, if you're doing something that you hate, it'll be tough to be consistent. But like, if you're doing something that you just have passion in, you should be consistent every day.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see.
Love it, man.
Do you guys feel like some days sellers are not answering, the next day they all are? Yeah, like that's normal. We get days where, like, for me yesterday, I thought we were gonna have the phones blasting because everyone was home for Veterans Day, and it was pretty slow. And then this morning, all these sellers are calling us back and answering and stuff like that. So, no one day is gonna be the same as the next consistently. It's always gonna have those peaks and valleys and stuff like that. So, you're definitely not alone when it comes to that.
Yeah, I'll add to that. So I grew up wrestled high school, college, and it doesn't really matter how you feel. It doesn't matter. Literally nothing matters that's going on, because at the end of the day, you still have to get out there without your clothes on in front of a whole crowd of people and do your thing, regardless of how you feel. You got to take your clothes off and be in front of a ton of people. So you just got to do it. And every day, I don't care if the sellers, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to do the same program every day. They can answer, they cannot answer. They can tell me that, I'm a dork. They can tell me they love me. Don't care. I'm going to go out in my underpants and rip it.
That's it, man. That's it. Funny, man. Yeah, Chafam, I was going to ask, Nick brought up wrestling. I was going to ask, have you ever played baseball, man? Because like the best hitters are like, 3 out of 10. They're having success. So
yeah, when Jordan said that the other day, I was like, dang, that's super right. I like that. That was good.
It's literally a game of failure. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's a game when you play.
They have a stat for when you mess up, like an error. Like they have a stat for when you mess up. You know what I mean? So it's just it translates well into life in general.
Very nice.
100%, man.
Heck yeah.
There we go.
All right. Let's wrap it. Y'all got anything going on really juicy for this week or next week, or anything y'all want to add?
Yeah, we got some closing for 15K tomorrow and 20K Friday. Then I think 35K next week, another 20K next week. Yeah, like, I don't know, Q4. I love Q4. So whoever says
awesome.
Yeah. So,
and do you know how many people want to squeeze in some last minute purchases for their taxes?
Yeah.
Like, people overpay. People are overpaying now for certain types of properties. Like, I really mean it. So it's a good time. This is a good time to do it. No, I can't stop thinking about what you said earlier about that Facebook ad who wants to sell before Christmas. I am launching that Damn.
That's super smart, man.
Bro,
Super
am I a
smart,
psycho
man.
if I just put $300 a day into this? I'm gonna do it. I'll see.
Come on, bro. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Dude, you'll get a deal for sure. We got
you
it was
should-
like 6
you should
leads
take
in,
it
got a
up to
contract.
100. You should take it up to 100 because you don't have a lot of time. You know what I mean? Like find
Yeah.
those people that are like, oh shit, yeah, I definitely want to sell before Christmas. I think you'll get a fat one in that, bro. Seriously.
Bro, I can't even believe that you gave us all that. I'm so excited. I'm literally doing it today.
Very
Maybe some
smart.
marketing, so
Yeah,
it's cool.
very smart.
Let's go, bro. Hey, you guys are awesome, man. I get a ton of value from both of you every single week. I love hopping on here. Jordan, we missed you last week. It was good to see you now, man.
Likewise.
Nick, appreciate you and everything you do, man. Nothing but love for you guys, bro.
Right back at you. You guys are awesome. You've helped me level up tremendously since we've begun doing this, and I'm so happy about it. Let's go. All right, fellas.
All right, fellas.
Let's run.
Let's go.
See you guys in a week. Let's
Right.
get
All
it.
right, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.